Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty, and I'm in the building. What's good, everybody? So, I wanted to do a follow up video to my 2024 Spooky Beats contest video review that I did. One of the reasons why I wanted to do that is because I got an email and the person was asking me, well, which video was this? Which, series, I guess. Let's see if I can pull up that email really quick. It's right here. So, Spooky Beats 2024 review. I'm highly disappointed. And yes, I was highly, highly disappointed with that video, man. Yeah. So, the individual, male or female, he or she said, "Hey, man, what video are you talking about here?" So, I thought it was only right to do a follow-up video and to basically explain the whole thing from my perspective, like what I see, and then probably tag this person back so they can see what's happening. So anyway, so let's jump into this, man. So the year is 2020. You know, the world is going crazy, and a lot of people at home, they're doing YouTube series and things of that nature, and everybody's playing video games and working on music. All sorts of things are happening inside the house, right? And this, content creator, YouTube channel, musician, artist, the channel owner came up with an idea to create this wonderful series where it's like, get people together, like get the community together, the beat making community together to, compete and like this contest, but at the same time, like do it in like a cool way, you know what I mean? And this was the first time it was being done. And I was a big part of like, in the conversations of the, creation of this, like the dealings and the workings of it, like, because it came out as like an idea, a wonderful idea, and then we like worked it into, fruition, like we brought it to life, you know what I'm saying? So 2020, we decided to like try to make something like cinematic to go along with the individual's beats that will be submitted for the contest. It brought the community together. People were excited. People showed up. They showed out. Tons of beats were submitted. And it was the first time I've even been a part of something like this and seen something like this. So from day one, when that happened, and then the response for the community was so great, I was hooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you see a show, and the first time you see a television show that's on NBC or, TNT or ESPN, and you like it that first time, you're going to be hooked, going to be looking for it. And you pray that it stays consistent and stays good for years to come, So, boom, we did it in 2020. I was a big part of it. I liked it, right? It's awesome. Let me mute this really quick. So play a little bit of footage for you guys, you know what I mean? So it's spooky, you got, what I'm saying, it's dark, it's, the individual is, telling the story or like setting you up for like what's happening and like, oh, I'm scared, like, and there are beats playing, and the beats are from the competitors in the series inside of this, this competition, which I thought was like mind-blowing idea, mind-blowing concept. So, you see this happening here, driving in the street all spooky and stuff like that, like, it's crazy, Then you get to my part or whatever, and I'm doing some crazy stuff here, and we're winging this, man. Like, we're like literally like winging this. And my son's in it, we're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here, you see, I'm listening to the spooky beats, and like, it's theatrical. It's fun too at the same time, but it's also like, it's very much so engaging. It's not what you see on a normal, where it's like, the voice, like somebody sings and then they just, they get on the mic and they say what they like and what they disliked about it. No, it's more like, I don't know. it gathered its own like aura. Like this series gathered its own like aura to it. I can't explain it, man. It's kind of hard for me to say. It's just one of those things, man. Especially when you was there and you helped create it. You know, you was a part of creating this. Like you put in your own input, ideas, and ideas that would actually implement it into it. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I was the first person to film my footage. I believe I filmed my footage on my phone throughout my day. It was a 24-hour day for me. Like I woke up and I did stuff inside of my house, filming footage. I went to work, and after work, when I got out of work and I was walking home, I just had the idea of like just record me being scared running home and this beats, like this spooky beats playing. So I recorded it with my phone, running all the way home. I'm hiding behind gates and stuff like that. Like I'm getting so into like this whole spirit of it without anybody behind me telling me to do it. That's how much I believed in, the channel owner and, her belief and what all of us were doing. You get what I'm saying? Then I get home and I said, yo, I'm telling you, I recorded my parts. And I send over my clips to the young lady. They were like, oh, this is crazy. Then they start recording their clips after. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, to me, that's amazing, man. Look, it's spooky, like the day and like, like look at this, like the ending, like like it's stuff like this happening in the video that's just like, it's kind of hard to put it into words, man. There's 3 different people coming up with scary stuff with it, but it gels together somehow with all the music and the beats and stuff like that. And I applaud you if you go and watch this video. You know what I mean? Like this video right here. You got the announcement of the Spooky Beats winner and the thanking everybody, you know what I'm saying? So here's the announcement and stuff like that. And it was cool, man. And it was a learning experience for us because that was just the first year. And we said, we're going to get better. We'll try to get better. Let's try it again for the next year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing all this. I'm listening to the winner and stuff like that. And it was cool. You know what I'm saying? And then the next year, so that was 2020, right? So drop that down. Now we got the next year, 2021. We turned it into a short film. So now it's getting to that point, starting to grow inside of us. It's making us better, I guess, entertainers. Like, I don't know, like none of us, I think only one of us had went to school for film at that point in time. And you could tell in like that person's perspective and like their angles and stuff like that. My first time. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the young lady's first time too. I'm not too sure. But the next year we got even better. You know what I mean? So I'll play this really quick. I'll talk. But the next year, wait, hold on. Make sure it's muted. I'm sorry. The next year we got even better. So it was like, a blowout cinematic short film. Got the most views too out of the series so far. Look at the likes, almost 100 likes, and that's big for coming from content creators who don't have a machine behind them pushing them. Look at this. Look at how this is beginning. The intro is crazy. It's crazy. Now it's really cinema. Now we're doing video editing for real. We're doing special effects. The beats, there was so many beats submitted. It's like, I remember the young lady saying like, I don't even understand how I'm going to put all the beats in there. I got to fit so many beats into the film. We got newscasts. We got the whole thing. We're telling a story. So now you're starting to build a franchise that's supposed to take off and grow and go poof. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Like, that's crazy. So when I see the second year, we were blown away by it, man. Blown away by this, Look at all I'm saying. Look at this individual participate. Now we got more people participating. Not just the 3 people and the beat makers. Now we got more actors. You know what I'm saying? So now you understand what I'm saying. Like, we're building something that's courageous. Like, me in my house again. It's all messed up. Then my twin brother, Words from a True Legend, he was in it. He was a voice actor. What if he would have came back the next year? That'd have been cool too. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep it going with him. And he was funny. I'm talking about funny in this. And I hope y'all go and watch this video too. This is me leaving out to go do my newscast. I'm doing a newscasting. I'm not just running down the block with my iPhone recording, hiding behind gates. We're doing stuff, man. It's taking on, this thing is taking on a life of its own, like some sick characteristics. My kids was in it. Look at this. I mean, this is, the response from the community was overwhelming, man. I'm talking about mind blowing. This is the part where I disappeared. And it's funny because I disappear, like the instrumental man comes to snatch me up, and I disappear as one of the producers that goes missing. And I'm no longer in the series anymore because I had a falling out with the other people that's in the thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is sad because I wish we could have kept it going. And you know what's so crazy? It was so much stuff happening around that time, like beef and drama, that I can't even put everything together as to why the fallout was so big. I can't even grasp it. I can't even grasp this person's perspective and this person's perspective because I never even heard the perspectives from the other sides. I only have my perspective. But I know mentally I was dealing with a lot. I was going through a lot of stress, and I was fighting and arguing with a lot of people, not just on the internet, in my own house, just different things that was happening. But that whole internet thing was crazy. And then stuff was happening on the other side that I didn't even pay attention to because I'm so busy focused on what I'm focused on. But it all fell apart. But I still love the essence of everything. You know what I'm saying? Look, even this part. You see this part right here? Amazing acting. Camera angles, the lighting is so dark, spooky. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about beats, so you got the NPC in there. You got all the acting and all that stuff. Look at this. It's phenomenal. It's crazy, man. You get the winner. Then you got cinematic outro, man. Now we got cinematic outros. Come on, man. You got to see where my mind is at. The creativity that went into this was just amazing, man. I'm talking about simply amazing. So even if I wasn't going to be in it the next year, I still wanted to carry on. So we finished with that one, right? Dope, right? Then we go to the next year. Carry on with the cinematics. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Carry on with the cinematics. Look at this. You got the drone shots going. Look at that. I might not have agreed with everything that happened inside of this video because I felt like, I wish they would have kept the series going, but they switched the series. They switched the series. I guess maybe because I wasn't doing it no more and they wanted to go their own direction. Hey, that happens in Hollywood, right? You can't fight and argue that. That's just what happens. But look at this. Look at the shots switching, all that stuff. It's beautiful. It's dope. Look at the camera angles. You got the acting. I'm going to skip ahead. You know what I'm saying? Look at the spooky beats, all that stuff. Look at this. Now we have even the actors are carrying on. You got new actors that were introduced. You got story, you got plot, you got themes. There's so much that's happening. This thing for 15 minutes is so much. There's so much I'm skipping forward in the video. You know what I'm saying? I probably got the audio playing. I should have had the audio playing, but I'm skipping forward in the video. But look at how much stuff is happening. Look at this. Do you see how much that happened in that video? Let's go to the next one. Make sure I mute this one. All right. Another one. This is the next year. 2023. Wait, is it the same one? No. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, so it's the drone shot. So this is the drone shot, and then this when the moms get out of jail for committing the crime. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Part 2. Same thing. Cinematic. Shots are wonderful. The moms is hooking it up with the acting. Come on, man. You know what? I hope you guys and girls go and watch this series and check out all the cinematic videos. But I just want to say, man, when it came to, look at this, beautiful. Look at the color grading. Everything is fire. Then you come to the last one, and I'm not trying to hate anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be toxic. None of that stuff. You know what I'm not trying to do none of that. This is my honest and humble opinion. This is a total drastic change to being cinematic films. And I hope it goes back to normal.